Okay, so
Perfect.
we are recording. We have to start talking English. First of all, Martin Guimaraes, thank you so much for participating in this webinar about CTAIMA and in the European project resetting. So please, Martin, when you want.
Yes, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to talk about our company, our solution, our contractor management, our contractor safety management platform, in order to help companies to digitalize and in order to help them to speed up processes in this interchange of documents, which is needed in many countries, and many companies want to improve this process of making sure that the contractors that are accessing their facilities have all the documentations up to date. The people that are joining and accessing their facilities have all the expertise and all the trainings necessaries in order to perform the specific job that you are hiring this subcontractor or this contractor to enter your facility. No, I guess you are already being able to see my screen, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Just to give a quick introduction about our company for the ones that don't know us, we've been on the market for over 20 years now. We are based in 14 countries nowadays. Our headquarters are in Spain, in Tarragona, but we have offices also in Portugal, Mexico, Colombia, and we are opening up soon in Chile as well. So we are in this expansion, we are opening up new markets. The reason for that is that our solution is prepared to work with different countries, different regions, even companies that have quarters or have business sites in different countries. We are able to give the same solution using the same platform. Just to give a few key facts about our company, the company nowadays is working with over 1,100 hiring companies. We have this service also of validating documentation for the contractors. The contractors, when they upload the information to our platform, you can also outsource this part, and we can take care of validating and managing the documents that the contractors upload to the web page. So you can focus your time on more strategic functions within the company. So here you can see also a few samples of the international customers that we have, and just to go a little bit further beyond the platform, which is the leading contractor management platform in Spain, the CTAIMA. We have some other solutions as well to cover more needs that you might have within your company, which one of them is the legal platform that allows your company to do the compliance of ISOs or any requirements that you might have in the field or in the area of industrial safety, occupational risk prevention, and environment. So with this platform, you're able to monitorize all the legal requirements that you have to follow, and you have to add and that you have to compliance. No, also our company does the consulting part. That's how the company started, and we keep doing the implementation and the maintenance of different ISOs. And we have an online academy as well for everything related with contractor management, health and safety, and environment fields as well. But we're gonna center our solution and this webinar in the first core business, which is the CTAIMA, which is the leading contractor management platform in Spain. Here you can see some of the main customers, or the ones that allows us to use their images in our materials. So as I mentioned before, our solution is prepared to work with different types of sectors, different types of companies, different regions as well, because some countries this is a legal obligations where they have to do this interchange of documentations, but some other countries is just that the company is already prepared or more worried or have a bigger conscience on doing this prevention part and making sure that the risk of a contractor entering our facilities is going to be lowered using our solutions. Okay, so here you can see also a few of the partners, a few of the awards and recognitions that we have as well, but we're going to center ourselves in our solution, which is the contractor safety management platform. And the idea here is that you prove using our platform, using our solution, you're going to be able to improve the safety and compliance while you optimize the resource, so you don't lose and you don't waste too much time dealing with this bureaucracy, asking for the correct documentations, validating those documentations. So using those specific solutions, you're going to be able to have more time on more crucial and value-adding activities within the company. So you're going to be able to manage your supply chain risk, all the risks that you might have. The companies that enter your facilities are going to be aware of the possible risks that they might be encounter. If there is an emergency, what they have to do, what are the guidelines that they have to follow to enter your facilities. All of this interchange is done through the platform. So the platform is in charge of actually chasing them, making sure that they have the correct documentation, everything is up to date, and they are aware of the possible risks that they might encounter if they enter your facilities. All the information is going to be centralized in one single cloud-based platform. So the companies that work with us, they have unlimited users for the platform. They don't have to install any software. Everything is cloud-based. You're going to be up to date with the best-in-class industry standards. Our platform has been on the market for many years. It's very robust. And not only that, but every week or every once and then we are adding more functions to the platform that is constantly evolving. It never stops. Every time that we see that there is a new need in the market, or if there is a company that has some specific or something more complex that needs to carry out using our platform as well, we have an internal team of IT, and we are able to adapt ourselves and add more add-ons or more functions within the platform in order to take care of those needs. You're going to have a continuous support from our team. It's not only the platform that works quite well, it's very intuitive, it's very straightforward, it's very user-friendly, but behind the platform, there is a huge team that is going to be in charge of taking care and making sure that everything that you need is up to date. And if you need any support, you're always going to have a team, a consulting team, an expert team that's going to be able to take care of also. The experience and the experience for the contractors also changes a lot because they have their own landing of the web page. They're going to be able to access the platform as well. They're going to be able to see if they are complying with all the documentation that are being requested, what types of service they are being required. They're going to be able to see the list of all the resources in the platform as well. They're going to have a calendar to see which documents are up to date, what they have to upload on the web page, on the platform. And this is a very clear communication with the company and the contractors as well, because if they have any problems, any issues with the platform as well, they're going to be able to contact CTAIMA, and we are there. We give them the support as well to help them out using the platform. So you're going to be able, using these solutions to improve dramatically all the workplace safety. Okay. So here is how the platform works. What we do in the beginning is that we assign a person expert in the platform, and also in this in the legal requirements in each country, to make sure that the platform is customized for the needs of the company. So we sit together with the company, we do a consulting, we understand how the process, how the structures, how the requirements of the company. Okay, once that's done, we do the customization of the platform. So depending on the types of service, depending on the type of the risks that you might have in your site, and depending of the needs or how strict you want to be with your contractors, we're gonna link all the documentations that are required to enter your facilities and the type of service that you're gonna have. So for each type of service is not the same if there is a company that's gonna be coming to do a maintenance on the roof, or it's not the same if a company is gonna just to change the water cooler or something like that. So depending on the risk that the contractor is going to encounter in your facility, we're going to have different types of documentation that's going to be linked to each type of service. And not only we're not going to be only asking for the documentations of the company, but for the employees as well, for the machinery, for the vehicles. So they have to be up to date they have to be the correct person with the correct expertise, with the correct training. And they also have to accept all the informational documentation of the company. So depending of your facilities, whatever you want to have to make sure that they are aware of, all those documentations, all the informational documentations, the first thing that the contractors need to do in our platform is accept all those documents. So we have a structure, we have a process that the first thing they have to do is accept, they have to click and make sure that they have read those documentations. After that, they're going to be able to upload all the documentation that is being required. So once that's done, they receive this access to access the platform as well, where they're going to be able to upload all the workers or the machinery or the vehicles information. Doing that, we're going to have a constant process of qualification where we collect all this documentation from the contractors. They have to upload all those documentation in the platform. After that, we are able to verify and make sure that the documentation that was uploaded is correct. If there is some issue with the documentation in this qualification process, we make sure that the documentation that is on the platform is correct. If not, we are able to tell them that the document wasn't correct. If there is something missing or the document that was uploaded is not the correct one, we are able to invalidate that document and tell them and notify the contractor to upload the new document, the new document as well. And on top of that, once the document runs out of date, you don't have to be on top of the contractor because the platform automatically notifies the contractor when there is a document that has run out of date and they have to upload a new version of the document. So the platform itself is going to be sending constant reminder for the contractors to make sure that all the documentation that is online is the newest version. Okay. All of that, what it does is feed our access control module. With this module, we are able to check in real time if the employee that is in our facility has all the documentation up to date. We have different ways and different forms of doing this access control. We can use our platform. We can search for the employee and check his folder to see if it's a green folder this person can enter. If it's red, is because there is a document that has run out of date. We can check what has gone wrong, and we can fix that problem as well on the go, or the company need to upload a new document to the platform also. And we have some other features and some other functions that can be purchased or can be added to the service afterwards as well. For the access control, we have an APP which is exclusive for the access control. We can have the contractors access. We can ask them to come with a QR code, or we can search for them using the APP as well. Or also we can integrate our platform within the ERP or the access control that the company already might have, depending on the size of the company. So here you can see some of the modules that we have. Some of them come in the standard on the basic service, but we can add more features depending on the size of the company. Some of them are specific for some specific sectors, but not only with the basic, but if you need something else like a pre-qualification, for instance, we are able to add this module, which allows us, the companies, to do a pre-qualification of the company before you actually start working with them. We have another specific module for training. If you need the contractors to go through some training, and if they need to learn some guidelines before they access your business sites, so we can do this as also customizable. We can add dynamic forms as well with digital signatures, so you can create your own templates. As I mentioned, we have the access control where we can check the status of the employees and the machineries or the vehicles that access our business sites. We can have this function of having the contractors using ID tags, so it's easier to identify if the person is actually there to perform a specific job in our business site. For construction companies or for companies that need to manage or have a large renovation project in their business sites as well, we can add this function. We have the service of document verification. We can do it within 48 hours. We have the service in 24 hours, or we also can validate documents in less than 2 hours, depending of the need of the company as well. With the service, you're going to have many KPIs where you are going to be able to check if the contractors are following all the guidelines, if they're uploading the documents on time, which our documents are up to date. So you're going to be able to download several KPIs. Also, we have many APIs already developed. If you want to integrate our platform with different ERP solutions or access control, or even for finance as well, we are able to integrate our platform using APIs, which are already developed. You can use single sign-on. If you're using different systems in the company, we can add ours using the same sign-on that you use for the different platforms as well. Our platform is ready to work with multi-companies, with different across different regions. If you have different business sites as well, we can access all the information with the same user as well, and the platform is already usable and is prepared is supported in 7 different languages, which is English, Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, Catalan, and German. So if you have contractors that work in different countries, if they don't, our platform is already prepared to be used in those different languages as well. Okay, so just as a reminder, behind the platform, you're always going to have a support from our team. We have a customer success team, a department that's always going to be the direct contact with the hiring company. You're going to have a platform support, IT support, the documentation validation support, and all the contractors, they get a support from us as well through telephone, email, chat, WhatsApp, every single day from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And just a reminder that behind the platform, there is always a support team, many people, a huge team that's going to be making sure that everything runs smoothly and the way it should be done. So we give lots of for us, it's a big deal. The first part of the project where we do the configuration, the setup of the platform. So to make sure that the platform is actually set up in the way that your company needs, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. The platform needs to be working for you. Okay, so depending on the types of service that you're going to have, depending on the risk that you have in your company, we do a specific setup for you. So on the daily basis, you just need to coordinate the companies that are going to be coming. You don't need to get into the setup again, because it's something that we do in the beginning, and afterwards, if you forget about something, how to do something specific in the setup, we're going to be there to help you out as well. Okay, so if you need any help, here you have my direct contacts as well. Also, if you want to ask for a demo, for a demonstration of the platform, you can either access our website, or you can contact me directly, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. And that's
Okay,
about
Martin.
it. Okay.
Martin, thank you so much for your explanation. I think it's really interesting. I've been working with CTAIMA software in my past jobs,
Okay.
and I can assure that it's really useful, and this software is used by some of the biggest companies around the world.
Exactly.
And this is why it's really a good job from your part. I just have 2 or 3 questions for you.
Yeah.
First of all, Martin, do you have examples of tourism companies that is using CTAIMA software?
Tourism company, I'll have to check. I don't have now I'll need to check. I'm not quite sure right now which company. We have some hotels, that's for sure. We have Marriott Hotel. They're using our platform. That's the one that I remember now.
That's big enough. That's a good example.
It's not a small one. Yeah, that's a very big group. Yeah. I'll need to check if we have others. For sure, we are already all the sectors are actually using our platform. We can actually check let me just show you on our webpage. We can actually see within the tourism sector, we can see which ones are using our platform. Just a second, we can see this on the go.
Yeah, I can see that you're working with Mandarin Oriental Digital Group, Portaventura,
Portaventura, exactly. Yeah.
And any other. So I mean, it's really useful for sure for us. So this kind of companies.
I'll have a look if we have more within this sector, but most likely we do. but I'll need
And
to double check.
just the question, and how can your software especially can benefit companies, the tourism sector, apart from them?
Well, basically, some countries, this is a legal requirement. No, you need to actually do this interchange of documentations. You are obliged to actually inform the companies that are accessing your business sites of the potential risks that they might encounter in your business sites. So you have to do it in a way or in another. Most of the companies, the companies that are not using a platform to do that, they have to use an Excel, and they have to do they have to be reminding, and they have to be contacting the contractors by email. So it's very hard to have all the information up to date. It's very difficult to know which type of documentations you must ask for the different types of service that you're going to be ordering. It's very hard to know which documents are up to date, which ones are running out of date. You with digitalizing this, is you're gonna have is gonna be much more visual. You're gonna be able to be more proactive. You're gonna be able to see which documentation you are requiring, which companies, which contractors have uploaded these documentations, which have not, which one is up to date, which one is wrong. It's much easier to follow, and you lose much less time doing this type of service, because with this we have some facts or some numbers that we know that companies that use our platform, they're gonna be wasting 50% less time with this type of service. Using everything digitally, it's much easier to access the information. Everything is in the same place. If you need to locate a specific document, you're going to be able to find it much easier. You're going to be able to check the status of the document, what you're asking, the different types of service. Everything is much more visual, and you're going to be able to be more proactive as well.
Yeah, for sure. Totally agree. I'm not sure if there is any question. Gerard, Eloy, some of you, do you have any questions? Okay, so thank you so much. I think that we will finish with this second webinar of the day. So Martin, thank you so much. We will share this content in the European platform from the European Project Resetting, and also to YouTube and our social media networks. And thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy and have a good time with this webinar.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I really appreciate that you're organizing this and giving us the opportunity to show a little bit more of what we do and how we can help companies with this contract safety management.
For sure. Thank you so much, and thank you as well to the participants.
Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.